I'm back with another rant. This time, I have a sword. Yes, maybe a fake sword. Still, I bet you I can beat you with it. It would probably hurt. Did you know the label on the sword says do not poke or jab? What else are you going to do with a sword? I mean, we have slashing, of course, but you poke and jab someone, that's the same thing as stabbing them. So, what we're saying initially is you can have the sword to look at. Now, explain to me how we're going to poke someone's eye out with a sword. You have to be aiming. You have to have pretty good aim. Now, however, you can beat the crap out of someone with this. Because there's a fiberglass tube running through the center of it. Yeah, smart. Don't poke or jab. Slap and beat the crap out of the person you're fighting. Nice. Now, this has nothing in relation to my next subject, but this comes with the subject of why Coke and Pepsi are different. See, now with the Pepsi bottles, they change as they get bigger. You know, because the small Pepsi bottles look different. They have the scroll design on the front, on the top, actually. And then you get the bigger size, and they're just more broader and everything else. And then you get to the 2 liters, which are rounded off and nice. But Coke bottles stay from the same shape from the smallest bottle to the largest bottle. Now, they even have the same pour nozzle. Even if you get the large bottle, like the 1 liter of Coke. See, now we have an example. This is a Coke bottle. See, now I want you to go buy a small Coke bottle, and it'll fit right in this. In fact, if my assistant will go grab the glass bottle, it looks exactly the same to the glass bottle, which means they haven't changed their design in so long. Makes you wonder why it works so well. Technically, it really doesn't. Me, I find it kind of awkward to hold, nuisance in general, because it has a dip right there. See, now this is an example. See the glass bottle? Now, it's the same thing, no matter what. But, now, what is the difference between Pepsi and Coke? You know, besides the color of the labels. Well, there's the taste. The color of the actual drink doesn't change. But then again, the ingredients do. Now, what if both of these have in them that is also highly potent, very addictive, and destroys your ability to sense when you're full? High fructose corn syrup. Now this, my friends, this will make you fat. You know, not along with the sugar and caffeine and all the other ridiculously unneeded things that they have in there, like coloring, because who cares what color it is? You're going to drink it either way, because it's not going to change the taste. Now, however, if they took out the sugar, that's going to be pissing a couple people off. The caffeine is going to piss even more people off, because who drinks Coke just to drink Coke? I mean, they drink it for the buzz. And not to mention, we drink something that has enough acid to eat corrosive material off a battery. Now tell me, what makes you think we need to drink something that can eat corrosive material off a battery? I mean, it's like it's going to ruin your entire life. You're not going to be able to have sex. You can't have kids because it's eating through your testicles. In general, this is just ridiculous. That is why I'm carrying a big sword. Not exactly sure how that matches in there, but there it is. Now, we have another subject, hats, and how hats can improve what you're saying. See, this hat says I'm kind of laid back. It's just simply stating something. However, if I place this hat on my head, I'm thus making an important speech, because it's 3-star stripes and it's very large. Now, if this hat was smaller, this hat would not be as impressive. But since this hat is large, as you can tell, because the closer I bring it, the bigger it looks. See, it blocks out your entire screen. You can't see anything but this hat. It's true. And no hat just proves you're unruly. You can't even understand what you're saying. But the fact is, hats are important. Sex makes babies. Rain is wet. Coke bottles are retarded. And glass cups are just ridiculous during parties. And the only glass cups you should have, like I've said before, are wine glasses. It should be illegal to have them if you're mentally impaired. If you're mentally impaired, disability issues, have no hand-eye coordination, or motor control. Because With those things, you can't hold a wine glass, and then you'll end up breaking it and stepping up. Now, however, if the wine glass is covered in foam, then you might be good. Or if it's not really a wine glass at all, and instead it's a giant paperweight, that would just be acceptable too. I'm putting it back on my easy hat. And my sword. So, back to the point at hand. Why do they make dog houses small? It's like a miniature house, except they make them look like igloos. Who wants to live in an igloo? Alaskans. Wanna know why Alaskans want to live in there? This is the only thing they have around as a building source. That has been the rant for today, tonight, tomorrow, and forever. Tomorrow possibly could be later. Anyways, I have a big sword. What the hell is up with this fucking guitar here, fucker? You're shining a light onto the set. I'm gonna kill you. I'm holding a sword. Remember what I said about smacking people? It bruises. It's a fiberglass pole. Fucking guitar, fucker. Had it! Alright. I'm good. Once again, this has been the rant for tonight. Au revoir.